This video will discuss the different capture modes supported by the AAT and show how they are used in daily practice. The video assumes that you have one or more profiles currently stored in your AAT. So if you have not yet created any profiles, please do that now and then return to this video. There are 3 different capture modes and a measure-only mode supported by the AAT. Measure-only mode is available from the main menu and is a quick and convenient way to put the AAT in a mode where it acts like a level and a compass. Readings for location, azimuth, tilt, and roll appear on the 2 display screens. The 3 capture modes are accessible when you invoke capture from the currently selected profile. Let's take a look at the measure-only mode first. To enter the Measure Only mode, from the main menu, scroll down to Measure Only and press Select. The AAT will update its displays as follows. Latitude, longitude, tilt, and height, if the optional laser tape drop kit is in use, are displayed on the vertical screen, while azimuth and roll are displayed on the horizontal screen. This mode can be used to obtain a quick visual measurement. Note: if good GPS reception is not available and the azimuth reading cannot be obtained, the latitude and longitude fields on the vertical display and the azimuth field on the horizontal display will display dashes. In some cases, GPS reception might be good enough to determine and display the latitude and longitude, but not good enough to determine azimuth. In that case, only the azimuth will display the dashes. Tilt and roll are always displayed. Keep in mind that the values for azimuth, tilt, and roll are based on the current orientation setting of the AAT, so make sure that you've set the correct orientation or the corresponding measurements will be incorrect. You can perform a capture from the measure-only mode by selecting Quick Capture. Review the video on Quick Capture mode for more information. In practice, the capture modes are invoked after selecting the profile for the antenna that you are currently aligning. There are 3 different modes to select from, depending on whether or not the AAT currently has an azimuth solution. If the AAT has an azimuth solution, the 2 available options are Full Capture and Scope Capture. If the AAT does not have an azimuth solution, only the partial capture mode will be shown when you initiate a capture. In order to perform a full capture, first select the site and then select the profile. While the profile is shown on the horizontal display, press the Select button and then choose Full Capture from the pop-up menu. The AAT displays are immediately updated to show the target data and the actual data for the azimuth, tilt, roll, and height values being measured. Remember, the Full Capture and Scope Capture choices are only available after acquiring azimuth. In situations where GPS signals are unavailable, you can still capture the tilt, roll, and height measurements via partial capture. The process is identical to new capture, so go ahead and select the site and then the correct profile and press the Select button. Notice that partial capture will be displayed instead of new capture. Select partial capture and the AAT displays are updated to show the target data and the actual data for the tilt and roll values being measured. Azimuth will show as dashes on the screen. The final capture mode supported by the AAT is Scope Capture. Like Full Capture, this option is only available when the AAT has an azimuth solution. On older firmware revisions, Scope Capture was referred to as AZ-only capture. Scope Capture is used in combination with the AAT Azimuth Scope Kit, an option that allows ground-based azimuth capture for antennas. When the AAT is attached to an antenna, either the full or partial capture method must be used, since scope captures do not store tilt and roll information. In order to perform a scope capture, first select a site and then select the profile. With the profile showing on the horizontal display, press the Select button and then scroll down and choose Scope Capture. The AAT displays are updated to show the target data and the actual data for all measurements. However, only the azimuth, longitude, and latitude values will be captured and stored for reporting purposes. This concludes the video on the different capture modes supported by the AAT. To continue, Review the videos on creating and managing profiles, as well as selecting sites and performing captures for additional information.